come back into this.
Yeah. Life. Life is the only thing I'm leaving. They need me to go, but I don't want to leave. Rest in peace, little kid. Pigeon hole, I'm a night owl, it's a different mode. I might have to make a penny six on a pinky toe. Would you with a shoe?
Good evening, Bulldog fans. Jason Craig with you here at McDougall-Evers Gymnasium as we get set for perhaps the match of the year. Fairfield makes the road trip down from the Mule Barn to take on Carmi-White County. Moments ago, the JV Lady Bulldogs lost a heartbreaker in 3 sets, 25-21, 20-25, 15-13. Freshmen won their match against the Lady Mules, so theoretically, this is the rubber match of the night. Carmi-White County comes in 16-1, a perfect 5-0 record in the Black Diamond. They're on a 9-match winning streak. You break it down to the sets, Carmi is 33-3 overall. Since our last broadcast, Lady Bulldogs took care of Christopher 25-13, 25-8, and then ran over El Dorado 25-6, 25-5. Cole Carter joining me now as he has got double duty tonight. And Cole, you know, this Lady Bulldog squad, this is the one that's been marked on the calendar for quite some time.
Absolutely, and they've had a week off. That's a big thing, too. You talk about a long sports season like volleyball or basketball when you're playing a lot of games in a lot of days. You get a week off before a big game, that's huge. And that was a big thing for Chris Lucas. When he gets his schedule, he always circles his state. Him and Chet Snyder, good buddies, and both are really good volleyball coaches. I mean, what Coach Snyder has done in Fairfield is remarkable. He's built a dynasty. They're the number 7 team in Illinois, Carmi number 12. This is as hyped of a matchup as you can have.
Well, and it's about a week ago when we broadcasted last time, I had mentioned the trophy for the Black Diamond is going to go through 3 roadways. Well, that has become it's either going to go through McDougall-Evers or it's going to go through the Mule Barn, and for good reason. Fairfield comes in 20-2 on the year, 3-0 in Black Diamond play. Chet Schneider, definitely a Hall of Famer. If not, I'd be pulling my hair out. 505 victories career-wise. Their only losses to Libertyville and St. Francis at the Crossworlds Classic, which is always top-notch talent. And you break down their sets, they are 41-6. So even kill, Cole. I mean, across the board, you couldn't ask for a better matchup on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, and 2 coaches that you mentioned that buff up their non-conference schedule. Volleyball is one sport where you really can do that as difficult as you want. Both these teams, you know, Carmi played in a couple of tournaments. The Benton tournament, for example, where they played some bigger schools and they won that tournament in dominant fashion. So you talk about 2 teams that have been successful. You know, you win matches, that's one thing, but just to dominate. Carmi has not lost a match since they had that 3-set loss to Norris City, which was their only loss of the year. They've been dominant.
Well, Fairfield has been led by Division I recruit Emerson Robbins. She is headed out to Utah State after the school year, and just watching her warm up here, she is the full package. She'll attack from the back row, the outside, the middle, wherever they can get her the ball, that's where it's going to be delivered. The other interesting concept here to think about is Fairfield is probably going to be the tallest team all around that Carmi has faced yet this year. Riley Edwards is a setter. She's about 5'9", 5'10". Lainey Clark is 5'10", a middle senior. And a sophomore who's cracked her way into the starting lineup, Kinsey Turner. She's only a sophomore, but she stands at 6'1". So definitely going to be some height above the tape and should be a very interesting challenge for the Lady Bulldogs.
And, of course, when you play the toughest team on your schedule, it's going to be a great test for them to see how they compare to the rest of the way.
Flag coming down from the ceiling can only mean the one thing, the national anthem's on tap, so we will take a short break. We come back, we'll have the starting lineups between Fairfield and Carmi-White County in 3 minutes. We're back here at McDougall-Ellis Gymnasium. Starting lineup first for the visiting Lady Mules. Head coach Chet Snyder going with Corey Sutton, a junior defensive specialist. Gracie Atwood, the outside sophomore. She stands at 5'10". The senior, Emerson Robbins, the outside hitter, the do-it-all. Headed out to Utah State after the school year is over. Riley Edwards, another senior. She will be the setter. Ava Best, a junior receive specialist. Catherine Newman, an outside hitter and a junior. Kinsey Turner, the super sophomore, stands at 6 foot, be in the middle. And Lainey Clark, a middle hitter as well, and a senior. For Carmi-White County, it'll be Jaya Smith, the sophomore outside. Caroline Simmons, the outside sophomore. The lone senior, Mara Serafini. Junior Paige Jackson will be in the mix tonight, along with Elena Johnson, who's a junior middle. Riley Roark is the junior defensive specialist. Lauren Brzezinski, the junior setter, will get everything started. And Ashlyn Rager, the middle junior, the madam in the middle. And one thing to notice during warm-ups, Rager, who is pretty much equipped with every type of brace known to man, was wearing a wrap around her midsection, so we'll keep an eye on that. That could be a very interesting turn of events. Lady Bulldogs coached by Mr. Chris Lucas. Up official tonight will be Rick Grunert from Heron, and the man under the net is going to be Adam Rosho from Christopher. If any of you diehards are always on the internet trying to find out Black Diamond standings and stats, he is the man that has kept that website going for ever since I can remember, since I moved over here.
Well, in high school, it's very limited, even no matter what the sport is. So anybody who's willing to put in their time to make sure us announcer guys are up to date, it's awesome.
Quick look at the Black Diamond standings. The only other match tonight with Black Diamond implications is the Battle of the Cellar. Flora is at El Dorado. El Dorado 0-3, Flora 0-4. El Dorado is 1-12 on the year on a 12-match losing streak. Flora has yet to win a match. They are 0-12. Somebody's got to win, and somebody's getting out of the basement tonight.
The Battle of the Cellar, I like that one. I like that.
We are about midway through the volleyball season. That can mean one thing, volleyball regionals, and everybody will start talking about it. Cole and I will have some intriguing discussions and mathematical possibilities. The pairings come out October 6th. Regionals begin October 23rd. And for you fans out there, the math is really playing in favor for Carmi this year. Geographics, not so much.
It's and that's one thing. No matter the sport, you can't really control where you go as far as regionals, but what you can control is your seed. You try to do your best and hope you can get the highest seed possible.
Well, we start looking at it a little bit here, and unless there's a dark horse we're not aware of, these two teams out here tonight are going to go 1-2 some way, somehow, unless an utter collapse happens to both of them, which I do not foresee happening. And a 1 and 2 cannot go to the same regional. So these two teams will face off one more time toward the beginning of October, and then they won't see each other unless they happen to meet in a sectional. Carmi will serve first, and it'll be Riley Roark, and this one's underway. Up to Best. Robbins takes a rip. Roark can't dig it out.
Fairfield's going to come at you 1,000 miles an hour, and I'm sure Chris Lucas and his girls know that. It's all about composure here. You want to stay relaxed. And it's a fired-up crowd, both sides, but you got to stay calm.
Mabry Ellis, the libero, lets it fly. Up to Brzezinski, middle. Ash tried to throw it through and gets it done. tied 1-1. Mara Serafini from the service line. Serves it long. Corey Sutton will enter the contest for the first time to serve. Serafini, Roark, and Elliott back to receive. Elliott, nice pass to Brzezinski. Simmons takes her first rip and comes up with a kill.
One of the best volleyball players around and only a sophomore. We talked about her, Caroline Simmons, throughout the year. Just so much fun to watch how she flies around.
And we're tied at 2. And Elliott serves one into the net, so service errors pile up early here. Fairfield reclaims the lead, 3-2. Riley Edwards will deliver. Roark up to the front, out wide, Simmons again, cuts it. Nice dig by Fairfield. They'll be free ball over. Opportunity for the Lady Bulldogs. Out wide to Simmons. Takes a rip down the line for the kill.
You know it's coming, but it's hard to stop it. Good luck.
So far, Simmons is not showing any fear above the tape against the towers. Lauren Brzezinski serves it across. Edwards, middle hit, Robbins throws it. Nice dig by Jaya Smith. Simmons gets her third kill.
It's been the Caroline Simmons show so far. Got the hot hand, got to keep it rolling if you're Carmike.
Carmike reclaims the lead, 4-3. Brzezinski back to Ellis, miss hit. Edwards runs it, gets it out wide to Robbins. She takes a rip. Both Johnson and Smith were there, and all they could do is get a piece of it. It's my first time seeing Robbins up this year, and Robbins has got the swing of a D1 player. Serafini gets it up front. Tight to Smith, fists it down the line. Fairfield plays it. Simmons hits it over. Now Fairfield recovers. Out to Robbins. Robbins with a dig. Brzezinski with a great dig opportunity. Did everything she could, just couldn't keep it in play. Fairfield back on top, 5-4. Smith up to Brzezinski. Back set Simmons. And comes away with another kill. Caroline Simmons waits and fires. Ellis up to Edwards. Quick set middle. And a nice quick hitter there by Kinsey Turner. Gracie Atwood enters the contest. 5'10", 5'9", 5'9" across the front for Fairfield. As Robbins will go into a jump serve and serves it into the net. Didn't see that one coming.
It's a rare mistake from Emerson Robbins. Serves have not been easy for either side so far tonight.
Paige Jackson, the junior, steps in to serve. Ellis, Robbins, and Best back to receive. Best gets it up to Edwards. Goes out wide to Turner. She takes a rip, Atwood hits it long. And Carmi back on top, 7-6. Best sets it into the net. Rager reached over and tapped it down to create some havoc. And it worked.
You know, and rarely it seems like both teams just kind of making some uncharacteristic mistakes, but in a big match, gonna have some nerves.
8-6, Carmi leads it. Edwards back to Robbins, back row attack, hits it long.
I think Steiner's got to burn a timeout, and he does. Well, maybe not. Thought he was going to call a timeout.
9-6 Lady Bulldogs. Ellis to Edwards, out wide. Atwood blocked by Rager and Smith. Smith sets it out wide. Serafini takes a rip. Nice dig by Ellis. Atwood again. And Carmike just couldn't keep it up. Nice dig by Simmons. Carmike couldn't play it out of the net. Elena Johnson's going to enter, then leave. And Elliott will come back on as the libero. 9-7, Carmike leads it. Best with the serve. Brzezinski, middle to Rager. Tip didn't work, Robbins handles it. They'll go out wide. Edwards takes a rip at it, and Serafini and Rager come up with a wall block.
Talked to head coach Chris Lucas over the weekend. He's expressed how happy he was to have Mara Serafini back this year as a senior. Just such a great athlete and a great kid as well, making a great play right there.
Riley Roark delivers the serve. That was going out wide. Atwood plays it. Robbins from the back row gets the cheapie. And you feel Carmike needs to do the damage while Robbins is in the back.
Absolutely.
It'll be a showcase when she gets up here to the front. 10-8, Carmike on top. Ellis jump serve. Roark, nice pass to Brzezinski. Out wide, Serafini takes a rip and finds a hole. Carmike faithful applaud the effort. A hybrid theme tonight for the doghouse. Whiteout pajamas. Write that down on the bingo card. Clark, free ball over. Carmike with another opportunity. Tight, Simmons tries to tip it. Rips at it, and they're going to call Fairfield in the net. Good second effort there by the sophomore, Caroline Simmons. And Chet Snyder wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds. – 12-8, Carmike leading Fairfield.
Do what?
Both teams battling through opening nerves here in this contest. As the night goes on, the errors will be reduced. I'm pretty much guaranteed of that. Serafini delivers deep to Ellis. Back row attack from Robbins. Nice dig by Elliott. Simmons, her shot is dug up by Ellis. Out wide by Atwood, dug up. Brzezinski finds an empty hole for a tip kill. Nice shot by Lauren Brzezinski.
Great job by Lauren. It was almost like a no-look hit also, and just kind of distracted the Fairfield defense. Found an open spot.
Biggest lead of the night for the Lady Bulldogs, 13-8. Best, quick set to Edwards. Nice dig by Simmons. Serafini keeps it in play. Free ball, opportunity for Fairfield. Here's Edwards. Back row to Robbins. Finds the angle. And Robbins has made it to the front row.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. And it looks like Brzezinski's going to have her hands full blocking over there. We'll see. And a miscommunication there for Carmi. Technically, that's an ace. I disagree with the rules. Fairfield's cut the lead to 3, 13-10. And a service error by Sutton. Gives the ball back to Carmi. Addie Elliott will do the honor. 14-10. Carmi leads it. Jump serve. Ellis. Nice back set by Edwards. Robin had a rip. Nice dig by Elliott. Free ball over by Carmi. Fairfield with an opportunity again. Best goes middle. Robbins flings it. That's a fling kill. I've never seen a fling kill. That was a fling kill.
Interesting. It's about bingo cards.
Chris Lucas is not questioning it. So, oh, they did. They did call it a throw. Elliott ends up getting the serve and serves it out, so it goes back to Fairfield. Riley Edwards will step to the baseline for the Lady Mules. They trail 15-11. Nice up by Roark. Out wide, Simmons comes away with another one. Unofficially, I got her for 5.
Just the way she's able to glide through the air and come down so emphatically. That's hard to stop.
That'll put Brzezinski back at the service line. Jump serve. Best gets it up to Edwards. Out wide, Robbins winds up, and she is wall blocked by Smith.
Jaya Smith, the sophomore, going up against the senior. Talk about a tough challenge right there. Take on a Power 5 Division I volleyball player and send it right back.
Mama, Dad is Smith over in the front row. Have huge smiles on their faces. Nice play to keep the ball alive by Carmi. Here's Edwards. Goes to Robbins, and we're going to have it in the net. That's one way to stop her kill count.
Don't give it the chance.
Carmi leads at 17-12. Catherine Newman serves it into the net. Fairfield having service problems. In games like this, those mistakes come back to haunt you. 18-12, Carmi leads it. Up to Edwards. Robbins from the middle. Oh, Brzezinski with a great dig. And they'll go again. This time Elliott can't dig it up. Nice dig by Lauren Brzezinski. And to Carmi's advantage, Robbins will go back to serve. 18-13, Carmi leads it. Set number 1. Brzezinski out to Serafini. She takes a rip. Nice dig there by Edwards. Out wide to Atwood, floats it over. Carmi with a golden opportunity. Serafini at the tape, tips it over and tips it wide. Right idea. And Chris Lucas wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When it comes to tax preparation, experience counts. Hi, this is Dewana with Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. Taxes are complicated, but choosing a tax professional shouldn't be. We have the knowledge and experience to make the most of your tax return. Turn to the professionals at Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. Call 382-4151. That's 382-4151. Also visit online at butch.com. That's BOTSCH.com.
1. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
18-14, Carmi on top. Emerson Robbins to serve for Fairfield. Brzezinski, back set, Jaya Smith takes a rip. And Fairfield dug it up. Could have been a carry. Serafini rips it through the block and gets the kill. Carmi back to their largest lead of the set so far, 19-14. Paige Jackson with the serve. Robbins up to Edwards. Quick set to Atwood. Nice coverage by the Lady Bulldogs. Serafini takes a rip. Robbins up to Edwards. Back to Robbins. Back row attack. Kill. That'll send Ava Best back to the service line. Fairfield trails 19-15, set number 1. Nice up by Elliott. Middle to Rager, tries to tip it up. Nice coverage by Serafini. Smith's going to give a free ball over. Fairfield with a chance. Miss hits. Oh, what a cut shot there by Atwood. Carmi digs it up. Fairfield with another opportunity. Edwards goes long corner, good coverage by Simmons. Serafini off the net, takes a shot, and she's blocked at the net. Kinsey Turner.
You can tell, Jason, neither team really trying to run away. We've been right here at this 4 to 5 point range all night so far.
19-16, Carmi on top. Ooh, bad set by Brzezinski. Carmi saves it. They'll go out wide. Serafini takes a rip and comes away with a kill. She didn't hit it the hardest we've seen her hit it, but hard enough. Ellis couldn't handle it. And Carmi wins the race to 20. 20-16. Here's Roark. Beth Ellis gets it up to Atwood. And Atwood hits it out. And Chet Snyder's seen enough. He'll call timeout. We'll take another one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hello, Bulldog fans. This is Kyle Hosick with Country Financial. It's been great coming back to my hometown of Carmi, supporting our Bulldogs as well as my current and future clients. Whether you're looking for auto or home insurance, insurance for your business, life insurance, or a retirement plan, I can help. I take pride in quality customer service and promise to listen to what's important to you while ensuring you have the right coverages. Stop by my office to see what sets us apart. Country Financial Representative Kyle Hosick, 603 West Main in Carmi.
Cole Carter, Jason Craig with you here at McDougall Evers Gymnasium. Set number 1 between Fairfield and Carmi. Lady Bulldogs lead 21-16. Chet Snyder has burned both timeouts. And all he can do now is pace up and down his side of the court. I hope they put extra coating of wax on these sidelines because both Snyder and Lucas are going to wear them out. Riley Roark will do the serving. Ellis gets it up to Best. Quick hit by Edwards. And she comes away with a kill. And the scoreboard here at Carmi White County has gone askew.
Well, so has the one on the YouTube stream, Jason. I apologize for that, those of you watching at home. We are trying to work that out as we go.
I believe it's 21-17. That would be my guess. They're fixing it. We're playing. Elliott up to Brzezinski. Now Rager. Cut shot covered by Best. Edwards, back row attack, Robbins. Rourke is there, but just couldn't get it back in play.
And I'm not sure what you do about that. We should have brought the radar guns.
That would. 21-18, Carmi by 3. Ellis with the serve. Elliott gets it up front. Serafini takes a rip, blocked. Elliott saves it. And miscommunication and a hitting error. And Chris Lucas is letting his players know you got to talk. And Chris Lucas wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. (21-19), Carmi leads Fairfield here in set number 1. Both coaches have utilized their timeouts for the set. Fairfield with a little momentum here. And it can always be the toughest. Last 3-4 points of a set can always be the toughest. Mabry Ellis with the serve. Rourke, nice pass to Brzezinski, tips it over. Oh, nice hub. Robbins read the play. I thought Brzezinski was going to have another tipped kill, and Robbins, nice play. Fairfield couldn't save it. And Carmi 3 points away from winning the first set, 22-19.
Both of these teams, nothing's guaranteed.
Ellis gets it up to Best. And now free over, and Atwood can't get the third hit over. Huge error here. Carmi leads 23-19. Serafini with the serve. Ellis gets it up to Best. Robbins back row attack, took something off. Opportunity. Here's Simmons. Wall blocked. And Rager tried to tip it over and threw it out of bounds. I don't think Simmons hit it, even got over.
You can tell right there Ashland was trying to get that in the coffin corner. They're on the left side, just missed it a little too hard.
Corey Sutton with the serve. Her team trails 23-20. Brzezinski goes wide. Here's Simmons. Wall block. Elliott there to protect. Free ball over. Opportunity for Fairfield. Now Best goes out wide. Robbins takes a rip. Elliott there with a nice dig. Simmons answers. Off Robbins' hand. That's a kill. And Carmi is 1 point away, 24-20. You talk about momentum.
This has been a great first set for the Lady Bulldogs.
Addie Elliott. Best gets it to Edwards. Out wide. Here's Robbins with a rip. Oh, my. Oh, I wish we had the radar gun.
Good luck.
All you can just do is tip your cap.
Yep.
That's a heck of a shot. Well, Riley Edwards will be at the line. Her team trails 24-21. She's going to have to serve it out. Serafini up to Brzezinski. Out wide. Simmons takes a little off. Here's Robbins again. Down the strong line. Wow.
And what you can't let happen, Jason, is, obviously you go from being a 24-20 game to now 24-22. Robbins is getting going. If you're Carmi, you cannot let this set slip away.
Carmi needs to do it here on the receive and don't give Fairfield the ball back. 24-22, Carmi. Roark up to Brzezinski. Out wide, Simmons. Covered by Ellis. Edwards, guess who they're going to? And guess who gets the kill? And Robbins has brought Fairfield back to within one, 24-23. Carmi has to have an answer.
It's the hardest point to get.
Edwards, the senior. Brzezinski out wide on the tape. Simmons tips it over. Now Edwards back to Robbins. Blocked at the line. Ellis is there to cover. Robbins again. Throws it down the line. Rourke with the dig. Simmons across. Edwards up. Free ball over. Opportunity for Carmi. Brzezinski out wide. Simmons lets it fly. It's blocked. Brzezinski goes down the line. Dug up by Sutton. Robbins. Dug by Simmons. Simmons will go for it. Robbins with the dig. Edwards, guess who they're going? Robbins off the block. What a point.
Unbelievable.
What an effort by both sides, and we're deadlocked at 24.
Now, Chris Lucas was talking to the official about something he saw there. But what a volley.
Edwards. Brzezinski runs to the back row, gets it to Simmons, takes a rip. Ellis is there. Opportunity for Fairfield. Robbins is going to free ball it over. Opportunity for the Lady Bulldogs. Out wide. Simmons winds up and hits it. And that looked like that was blocked by Laney Clark. And now Fairfield serves for the first set, 25-24. Fairfield on a 5-0 run. And it's off Elliott, out of bounds, and Fairfield comes back to win the first set, 26-24.
It's a game of momentum. And Fairfield just grabbed it at the right second. Again, Chris Lucas is not happy with something with the officials. We'll see how that carries on throughout the night.
First set in the books. Fairfield wins at 26-24. We'll be back for set number 2 in 2 minutes. Coach Carr, Jason Craig with you here at McDougall Evers Gymnasium. First set in the books. Fairfield trailed 24-20 and come back to win 26-24. And like we talked about and discussed while we are doing technical work on our laptops here.
I think we're good, Jason. I think we got the scoreboard up and running.
We knew. We're good. I'll tell you what, Cole, we both knew once the nerves got out of the way, we'd see some volleyball, and we were not disappointed.
Yeah, this fans that paid to see this game here in person or watching at home, I mean, you got everything you asked for and then some. I mean, you understand why these are the two best teams in Southern Illinois and two of the top 12 teams in all of Illinois 2A.
It's just unfortunate the Lady Bulldogs ran into a brick wall, and A lot of it, you got to tip your cap to the senior, Emerson Robbins. She gets to the front row. Goodness gracious.
It's hard to stop. It is hard to stop.
Heading in tonight, looking at the Black Diamond standings, Carmi on top at 5-0, Fairfield right behind them at 3-0. It's a battle for third. Edwards County at 2-2, Hamilton County at 1-2. And then you have the cellar dwellers, El Dorado and Flora. El Dorado 0-3, Flora 0-4. Upcoming schedule for the Lady Bulldogs after tonight on Thursday. They will host Flora here. We'll have that one for you here on WRUL Sports. October 3rd on Tuesday, they'll travel to Hamco, and on Thursday, they'll be back here to host the Lady Eagles of El Dorado. Second set underway, and Best puts it in the net, and the service woes continue for Fairfield.
That's a good start for Carmi. Obviously, you'll take what you can get.
Mara Serafini delivers. Robbins with a shank on the receive, and here's a free ball opportunity for Carmi. Roark up to the front row. Simmons has her shot blocked. Rager sets it back to Simmons. She puts it over. Opportunity for Fairfield. Best tried to back set to Edwards. Deep corner, Roark, nice coverage. Rager finds a hole and gets the kill. Rager picks up her second kill of the night, and I think that's going to be a key for this set.
Absolutely.
Rager's going to have to get involved on the offensive side of the stat book. 2-0, Carmi leads it. Best, back row attack by Robbins. Roark there to cover. A little chaos by Carmi. Fairfield with an opportunity. Best flings it over. Now they go out wide. Simmons, wall blocked. Elliott goes right back to Simmons. She'll shoot it across. It's covered by Atwood. Atwood wall blocked. Brzezinski tips it over. Nice cover by Best. Robbins back row attack. Not nearly as hard. And the second pass by Rager shanked wide. Fairfield on the board 2-1.
We talked about Carmi trying to make the run while Robbins is in the back row, but yet she's still making an impact back there.
Ellis will do the serving. Roark will do the receiving. Back set, Rager. Tried to go corner, covered by Best. Edwards goes to Atwood. Down the line, and they're going to say Brzezinski was in the net. Brzezinski denies it. 2-all. Elliott. Brzezinski back set. Rager takes a rip and gets a kill. That's a solid sign for the Lady Bulldogs right there. And Rager will go off to get a sip of the Gatorade for it.
That's got to feel good on her part, though, despite coming out to get those few kills to get the momentum back on Carmi's side.
Carmi leads it 3-2. Ellis to the front. Quick set to Edwards. Nice dig by Elliott. All the way across to Simmons. She tips it over. Opportunity for the Lady Mules. And it's becoming a fling match. Simmons in fling, and she's ripping. Nice dig there by Fairfield. Atwood takes a rip off Elliott. That ball probably would have been long.
Well, fling match won't last long with these two teams. I mean, this is just so fascinating, Jason, just to see these two, just a heavyweight match. Just 1,000 miles an hour at each other.
We're tied at 3. And another service error, this time Newman. Half of Carmi's points come on Fairfield service errors here in the set.
Jai Smith back onto the front row. She made some good plays in the first set.
Edwards goes out wide to Robbins. Elliott was there, just can't do anything with it.
Just what do you do? I mean, from a coaching perspective, Jason, I mean, how do you prepare for that?
Well, they used to have the machine here.
Yeah.
When I was here, we called it Zeus. And you line it up at the net and you set it as high as it can and you angle it down and get in front of it. That's about as much as you can do.
Yep.
We're deadlocked at 4. And another service error.
Very uncharacteristic for Schitt-Snyder's club.
That puts Carmi on top now, 5-4. Simmons, nice set. Tipped down by Taylor, who entered the game. Good dig by Simmons. Out wide, Serafini, dug up by Edwards. Best outside, Robbins. What a shot. That's where the sideline meets the baseline. Wow.
I'm almost at a loss for words, Jason. Just seeing how Emerson Roberts operates. This kid is something. First time seeing her play, of course, but she is something.
Sutton with the serve. Here's Jaya Smith, blocked at the tape, and Carmi can't handle it. And Fairfield will reclaim the lead, 6-5. Similar to the first set, both teams trading punches. No one really wanting to take the commanding lead, or can.
That's how it's going to be all night.
Simmons, Elliott, Serafini back to receive. Serafini with the serve receive and the kill, and gets one. Oh.
I think the near side official thought it was tipped. The official up top said it was not.
Ooh. Well, Fairfield will get their largest lead of the night, 7-5. Here's Serafini off the block. Nice dig by Robbins. Opportunity again for the Lady Bulldogs. Brzezinski, free ball over. Edwards there covering. Out wide, here's Robbins. Boom.
I was going to say, Chris Lucas got to be thinking about a timeout. He takes one right here.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Olney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking.
Member F.
Truck Month is back, and it's back like the old days. Discounts and rebates of up to $9,000 on the new 2023 Ford F-150 XLTs. $9,000 off and super low rates, as low as 1.9% APR on the #1 selling truck in America. And Expressway Ford has a huge inventory with everything priced to sell. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
8-5, Fairfield leads it here in the second set. Mules won the first set, 26-24. Brzezinski out wide to Serafini. She takes a rip, covered by Fairfield. Here's Robbins. That one's long.
Good break for Carmi out of the timeout, and I think, from Chris Lucas, that was solely just trying to calm the girls down. Their side's getting rowdy, and it's a game of momentum, as we said earlier. Carmi needs to rip up a couple of points here to get the mojo back on their side.
Fairfield goes to the middle. Robbins goes flying, has to punch it over. Opportunity for Lady Bulldogs. Rager, nice dig by Best. Robbins off the net, has a rip. Nice play by Jackson. Rager double fist over, and Fairfield going chaotic and somehow gets it over. Brzezinski goes middle. Rager goes deep, and that time Newman couldn't do anything with it.
You talk about two teams that just do not let the ball hit the floor. This is unbelievable.
Carmi trails by 1, 8-7, early here in set number 2. Jackson. Ellis up to Edwards. Quick set, nice dig by Jackson. Brzezinski's going to go to Serafini. Nice cover by Ellis. Out wide to Robbins. Off the block, opportunity. Here's Rager. Covered by Edwards. Now Best will go outside to Robbins. She'll tip, covered by Brzezinski. Smith out wide. Miss hit by Edwards, and free ball coming over for Carmine. Brzezinski goes out wide. Serafini off the net, takes a rip. Good dig by Newman. Robbins has to hit the cut shot, and that was by necessity, not by design.
It's always finding the spot to go to. Addie Elliott back in the game for Carmi.
Robbins back to serve. Opportunity here for Carmi with her in the back row. Fairfield leading 9-7. Simmons up to the front. Out wide, Rager. Nice! Off Atwood.
We talk about Ashlyn Rager, the impact she makes. Had a quiet first set, but she has made some big plays with some big kills here in set number 2.
She's got 4 kills unofficially here in the second set, 5 for the match. Here's Roark. Robbins up front to Edwards. Nice swing by Clark. Now Serafini takes a rip. Robbins there for the dig. Edwards goes out wide to Atwood. And they're going to say Brzezinski hit the net again. Check that. They're calling it on Rager. It's hardest thing to tell a blocker is you got to go straight up and straight down. When you glide, that's when you catch the net. Fairfield leading 10-8. Back set to Rager, covered by Ellis. Now here's Edwards, offhand. Elliott there to cover. Back row by Simmons. Ellis, nice dig. Out wide, Atwood. Atwood hits it out. And Carmi calls back to within 1, 10-9. Ellis up front to Best. Back row, Robbins. Wow.
And from the back row. Just be able to send that down at that velocity.
Fairfield builds the lead back to 2, 11-9. Here's Ellis. Another oopsie. The oopsies are piling up for Chet Simmons. Chet Snyder, rather.
And if you're Carmi, take them while you can get them.
I would say half of Carmi's points here in this set are from service errors. Best can't get there.
Just miscommunication.
That might have been the longest determinant of an ace I've seen. And we're deadlocked at 11. Here's Best. Quick set to Edwards, hits it out long, and Carmi gets their first lead since early on, 12-11.
And they're putting together a little bit of a run here. That's what you wanted. Still with Robbins in the back row. If you're going to make a run, you got to do it right now.
Robbins has to dig. Free ball coming. Taylor gets out to Brzezinski. Out wide, Simmons tips it into the hole for a tip kill. Simmons has been silent here in the second set until now. 7 unofficially for the match, and Chet Snyder's seen enough. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Cole Carter, Jason Craig with you, McDougal Ayers Gymnasium. Carmi leading here in the second set, 13-11. And if we fail to mention, both teams have brought quite the student body sections here, and they are going at it mano-a-mano.
Like I told you, Jason, back in the winter, we were happy we never got a fine from the FCC being this close to the dog pound. I just hope they keep it filter friendly. But you just love the competition. This is a rivalry in every sport. This is a rivalry.
Addie Elliott with the serve. Robbins up front to Best. And Taylor is there for the block.
She had a couple of those during the JV match. Met her at the net.
Another sophomore there, Audrey Taylor. And Carmi's up 3, 14-11. Here's Best. Back row attack, Robbins. Serafini was there, just couldn't handle it.
And Mara did a good job of, it's almost just like just trying to stop it. You throw your arms out, stop it, and give your teammates a chance. That's what Mara did, just nobody there.
Here's Newman, and Newman gets a cheapie. About 2 inches lower, that would have been another service error. And Fairfield down 1, 14-13. Rourke up front. Now Simmons. And Simmons hits it wide. And just like that, Fairfield's climbed back into it, 14-all.
Neither team's been able to make that run to run away.
Newman goes deep to Elliott. Out wide, Simmons tips it over. Covered by the Lady Mules. Robbins at the net. Goes up, tips down.
One of the first times she has tipped tonight. Everything has been fastballs right down the middle, and that one went off speed. Just found the sideline.
Fairfield rallied back and has reclaimed the lead, 15-14. Newman in the net.
And now after Carmi, you got to take advantage here. You got to make that run. Robbins still in the back row.
Brzezinski with the serve. Nice pass by Ellis. Out wide, here's Robbins. Blocked, tipped over, opportunity for Carmi. Out wide, here's Simmons. Off the tape, dug up by Newman. Best will go out to Robbins. Off speed, covered by Carmi. Back to Simmons on the tape, blocked, out of bounds. Kills count inbounds, kills count off the blocks, out of bounds, get it done.
I'm learning more as we go throughout the night, Jason.
Carmi back up, 16-15. Best. Bad serve receive, and Taylor with a tip kill. Audrey Taylor showing some presence here in set number 2.
We talk about the youngsters making some plays. Of course, Caroline Simmons, Jaya Smith, and now Taylor, all sophomores.
Best hits it up to Edwards. Out to guess who? Guess what? It's nice when you coach a team, when you're in a rut, to have a go-to person, and I think we all know who that is.
Yep, no question about it. I mean, this is almost Tyra Buss-esque is the only thing I can really think of to compare something like this.
Back set to Simmons, off the block. Fairfield with a chance. Edwards goes out wide to Robbins. Dug by Elliott. Out wide, here's Simmons on the strong side. Blocked out of bounds, another kill.
Here we are again. Carmi 18. These final 7 points. They got to 20 or 24 last time. Couldn't finish.
Edwards goes out wide to Robbins. Wow.
And Simmons just tried to keep it alive, just knock it up for someone to keep it going. There's just only so much you can do.
Fairfield cuts it back to 1 again, 18-17. Corey Sutton with the serve. Nice pass by Serafini. Back row to Simmons. Nice hands there by Sutton. And free ball opportunity for Carmi. Elliott can't get it up. Now Serafini. Carmi fans wanting the ball outside the antenna. Voices fall on deaf ears. We're tied at 18.
Couple of parents offering their glasses for the referees.
Brzezinski out wide. Serafini has to tip it over. Opportunity. Best throws it up. Nice dig by Taylor. Serafini at the tape. Tips it over again. That time she got the kill.
It's this Carmi's kind of closing group here. Get Rager back in. Get Jackson to serve. This is where Chris Lucas wants to make this run. Take home this set.
Ellis up to Edwards. Off to Best. Opportunity for Carmi. Here's Serafini. Takes a rip and finds the back row for a kill. Nice spot by the senior. And Carmi wins the race again to 20. Can they close it out? Jackson. Nice up by Ellis. Here's Robbins from the strong hand. Nice dig by Simmons. Serafini takes a rip. Nice dig by Robbins. They'll come back out to Best. Brzezinski, middle to Rager, goes deep and gets the kill. Ball was over Ellis's head. She should have let it go. Instinct. And Chet Snyder wants to talk about it. We'll talk about it as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
21-18, Carmi leads it here in set number 2. Quick rundown of the sports for the rest of the week. Girls tennis, we'll get to that in a minute. Wednesday, boys golf starts their regional. Girls tennis at Charleston. Thursday, girls golf starts their regional. Cross country will be at Robinson. Volleyball will be here at Flora. And on Friday, it'll be week 6 of action. And the Bulldogs make a road trip over to Christopher. We'll get back to the tennis here in a minute. Service long. Fairfield gets the point. They trail by 2, 21-19.
It's a tough break for Carmi out of the timeout. You have the momentum on their side. Snyder forced to burn the timeout. Not the ideal scenario there.
Robbins. Wow.
That works too.
An opportunity here for Carmi. Robbins stuck in the back row. Like that matters. But you never know.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, my friend.
22-19. Roark with the serve. And miss hit by Ellis. Back row. Attack Robbins. Rager with a nice block. Edwards tried to dump it over and got ate up by the tape. 23-19.
Carmi continues to get some good luck. Fairfield making some mistakes, but they still count as points.
Opportunity for Carmi here, 23-19. Robbins, nice up to Edwards. Quick set, Newman, nice block by Rager. Now Best will go back row attack to Robbins, that's long. And Cole, we've seen this movie before, 24-19. I just hope it's a different ending.
Well, Robbins being in the back row, it does help a little bit. That was the difference in the first set. She was up front. She was killing it.
The Carmi faithful standing. Robbins with the dig. Rager with the tip! And that will do it for the second set. Carmi wins 25-19. Go get a drink. Come back. I can guarantee you set number 3 is going to be a dandy. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Olney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital family clinics are growing to meet the needs of our communities. We're proud to continue to expand by offering acute, urgent care services by welcoming Dr. Brian Sloan to our McLeansboro Family Clinic location. With over 20 years of emergency medicine experience, Dr. Sloan provides acute, urgent care visits for those times when you can't wait to feel better. From colds and sore throats to care after sports-related injuries and more. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been. To schedule an appointment, call 618-643-2988.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
Cole Carter, Jason Craig with you here at McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. We get ready for the finale, set number 3. Fairfield won the first one, 26-24. Carmi comes back convincingly to win 25-19. And it starts with the beloved rubber match here. Carmi won the toss. They are going to serve. Fairfield electing to stay in front of their fans. I don't blame them.
Well, it's only fair that these two would get to play a third set. And a good job by Carmi. You mentioned in that first set, a 24-20 lead, and just couldn't get that 25th point. Able to finish there in the second set. What was it, 25-17?
Yeah.
25-19.
25-19. I mentioned before break, girls tennis traveled to Heron today, and I'm looking around the gym, and there's somebody you're very familiar with over in the corner there. Tip the cap to Chris Cordy, head coach girls tennis. He's pretty much in his swan song here, as this will be his final year, and what he has done for the tennis program here at Carmi, hands down, class act.
Best to ever do it, in both boys and girls. Able to bring the boys program back in, I believe, 2017, and one of the funniest guys you'll ever meet.
If you had him for a teacher, you know
what we're talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Riley Roark will start set number 3. Here's Best. Back row attack, Robbins. Dug by Roark, and Atwood is there to tip the trash.
It's really a tough spot if you're Carmi. Not much you can do there. Obviously, Roark didn't intend to try to hit that over as softly as she did. But if you're Ashlyn Rager right there with Atwood leaving on you, not much you can do.
Here's Ellis with the serve. Brzezinski on the tape, one hand set. Flung over, Robbins, miss-hit. Atwood makes something out of nothing. Good dig by Simmons. Brzezinski on the tape, tipped up. Sets on the tape here against Fairfield. That's a no-no. It's an impressive one-handed set, though. You don't teach that. Few can execute. 2-0 Fairfield. Brzezinski, middle to Rager. Dug up by Ellis. Back set to Edwards. Off the tape, Simmons is there to cover. They'll go to Serafini. Free ball over. Opportunity for the Mules. Quick set middle, floater over. Roark plays it. Here's back row, Simmons. Ellis is there to dig it up. Best, back row. Robbins throws it over. Brzezinski, quick set middle. Rager hits it long, and Chris Lucas quickly wants the timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. Life is always about change, and most businesses have to evolve to succeed. You want to be the best at what you do and do the things you like the most. We want to help you achieve that goal. We can help you design your records to evaluate what's the most profitable aspects. We can also help you evaluate what services are complementary and best offered together to your market niche customers. You know your business, but having the records to back up your business decisions can help with a business loan or just with peace of mind. Contact Nancy J. Winter CPA, Carmine, 382-2364.
3-0, Fairfield leads it here in set number 3. Carmi a little out of sorts. Lucas trying to stop the bleeding here early. You don't want to get too far behind.
It's been such a game of runs back and forth. Both teams able to get small leads but can't really run away. And obviously in the third set, you're not going as far. Coach Lucas hoping to keep this one under control.
Here's Ellis with the serve. Brzezinski, middle to Rager. That time she did it with assertiveness. Unofficially 6 for Rager, kills-wise.
And Ashland was a big part of that win in the second set. They needed her to come through. They need her to be involved. And a good job right there.
Serafini back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Trailing 3-1. Robbins off the ceiling. Fairfield gets it over. Brzezinski goes out wide. Simmons blocked at the net by Clark. Best goes back set to Edwards. Free ball opportunity. Middle to Rager. Off the tip. Edwards is there. Clark tried to dump it over and hit it out of bounds. The 5'10 senior hits it wide. Another mistake. Carmi within 1, 3-2. Nice pass by Ellis. Back row to Robbins. And Rager got a bit of it at the net, and that threw Serafini off.
And that's where it's the two-edged sword. Obviously, if Rager can send that one back, you want her to. But Serafini trying to put herself in position. Rager just tips it. Works in Fairfield's favor.
Sutton with the serve. Brzezinski. High set Simmons. Down the line, kill. Simmons has got a little hang where she can kind of decide where she wants to go. You see a lot of these players, Robbins not. They go up right into it. They know exactly where I'm going, and that's it. When you can kind of hang and see where you want to go as Elliott serves it into the net, that's an asset to have.
And you can't teach that either. I mean, you talk about the amount of talent playing in this match tonight, Jason, is what's unreal. Obviously, both coaches are phenomenal, but just the amount of unteachable talent that we've seen tonight is remarkable.
Edwards with the serve. Nice up by Rourke. Simmons down the line, another kill. That'll be her 11th unofficially. And it's business as usual, 1-point game. Carmi trails by 1. Brzezinski with the serve. Edwards goes to guess who. And guess what? Wow. That's just wow.
And again,
you can't put a lady on the line there, and if you did, it'd still be there. She's got a bright career.
Oh, yes.
She'll be fun to watch. Fairfield leads by 2. Brzezinski back set to Simmons, and she's wall blocked by Robbins. Senior meets sophomore.
Really the first time those two have met each other at the net.
Fairfield with their largest lead, 7-4. Newman, nice pass from Serafini, out wide to Smith. And Smith off the block gets a kill. Simmons back at the service line. And that's somehow Fairfield got it back. Carmi's got to capitalize. Here's Serafini. Rips it and does.
It was a great job by Fairfield to get that one even playable. But then Amara shut that down real quick.
And Carmi within 1, 7-6 here in set number 3. Nice up by Newman. Quick set. Nice dig by Simmons. Edwards, back set. Robbins. Nice dig, but can't handle it.
And Simmons just in self-defense mode there in the back row. And again, you can't always control where it goes when it's coming in that hot.
Well, Robbins back to serve, and golden opportunity for Carmi here. Robbins served into the net last time. Not this time. Off the net, opportunity for Fairfield. Best, back row to Robbins. Nice job by Brzezinski. Simmons shoots it over. Free ball, Best. Quick set to the middle. Turner tried to. Denied by the net. Carmi hanging around. They only trail by 1, 8-7. Robbins up to Edwards. Back to Robbins. She has to throw it over. Brzezinski went up, thought it was going to go long. I don't blame her.
Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in for
one.
Lauren. There in the back. It's just knowing your luck, you hit it, it was going to go out. If you don't, it's in. And it's just a tough spot to be in.
Lauren's probably one of the tallest Bulldogs, and if it's going over your head, you'd think. Yep. No fault there. Brzezinski, quick set to Rager, goes deep, too hard. Fairfield has their largest lead, 10-7. And you don't want to talk about danger zones, but you want to keep it no more than 3. Brzezinski, middle to Rager. Rager cuts it through the wall. Atwood had a hand on it, couldn't do anything with it. And that stops the run.
And here's Carmi's chance. Got to think if Fairfield gets it back, you at least want to have the lead or be within 1.
Nice serve by Roark. Caught Robbins on her heels. And Carmi within 1 again, knocking on the door, 10-9. Best shoots it out wide to Atwood. Atwood down the line. Nice job by Addie Elliott. She went matrix, let the ball go over her head. And she's laughing about it too. And we're deadlocked at 10. Oh, another net serve. Chris Lucas can only look to the heavens.
Well, what makes him feel any better, you still got Robbins here in the back row.
She's stuck back there for 2 more rotations. Elliott gets it to Brzezinski. Middle to Rager. Rager hits it in the net.
Couple of self-inflicted wounds for the Lady Bulldogs. Got to find a way to get this back.
Fairfield increases the lead, 12-10. Here's Ellis. Brzezinski goes middle. They're going to Rager off the block. Best gets it up in the air. Back row to Robbins. Roark there with the dig. Serafini at the tape. Tips it over. Tip kill.
The clutch play by Mara Serafini.
That's her 4th kill. It couldn't come at a better time. Opportunity to get it back to even. They trail 12-11. Ellis to Edwards. Out wide to Clark. Free out ball opportunity for Carmi. Simmons tips it over. Best back to Ellis. Back set to Atwood. Tucked into the net.
You could tell Atwood tried to corner that one. There's an open spot right here in front of Chris Lucas. And that saved Carmi right there.
And a long serve. 3 service errors so far here by the Bulldogs in set number 3. And Chris Lucas is in disbelief. Brzezinski out to Simmons. Robbins with this, gets the return pass. Elliott with a nice block. Serafini controls it out of the ceiling, free ball over. Here's Best, goes to Edwards, down the line. Oh, they're going to call it in. And Chris Lucas is going to have a conversation.
Now the near side official who is closest to it is saying that he can't see it. And I'm not sure how the referee up high had any better review.
And both student sections, they're going to have a replay. And now Chet Snyder is going to come over and plead his case. And now Chet Snyder is given the business. We're going to have a replay. Fairfield leads 13-12. Brzezinski, middle to Rager. Off the block, nobody can do anything.
What a break for Carmi. In or out. Fairfield was given the point. Carmi gets it back.
And we're tied at 13. Halfway home.
Can they take advantage?
Robbins to Edwards, back to Robbins. That one's in.
Yep.
Chet Snyder trying to rally the troops. Going to bring in Riley Jolly, a 6-footer. Here's Edwards at the service line. Nice pass by Serafini. Out wide, Simmons. Another kill for Simmons.
And it's only appropriate that these two teams got to take this third set as long as it can go.
14 all. Brzezinski with the jump serve. Nice pass. Edwards goes out wide to Robbins. Yowza. Elliott was there, couldn't do anything with it.
And so Chris Lucas trying to strategize, get a big blocker up front, much like Snyder did.
Oh. I was going to say the alignment didn't look right there.
Official making sure the subs are set.
How about that for a front line? Ryder and Taylor are your keys, and they're both sophomores in this one. Welcome to varsity volleyball. Simmons tips it in to Jolly. Jolly shoots it, or Edwards shoots it back over. Elliott, nice hustle play. Simmons dug up by Newman. Out wide to Robbins. Tip. And there's Ryder. Robbins tried to go a little sneaky, and Ryder was sneakier.
Unbelievable.
Huge play on the substitution there. We're tied at 15.
This is as loud as I've heard this gym in a long time.
Simmons, nice serve. Edwards, quick set. That time, Turner got the kill there on the quick hit. And Ryder's going to come back out for Smith. Ryder did her job. Give her a buckeye. Here's Robbins. Serafini out wide, down the line. They're going to say it's long. Oh my. That was close. That was close. Fairfield leads 17-15. Simmons out wide to Serafini. Robbins with the dig. Now Edwards back to Robbins. And they're going to say that went long. (17-16). We're playing to 25. JV went to 3 earlier. They play to 15. Jackson with the serve. Atwood off the tape. Nice play by Brzezinski. Up to Serafini. Atwood out wide off the tape. Brzezinski gets an arm. Simmons runs to the wall, saves it. Nice play by Carmi. Here's Edwards. Quick set. Nice dig by Simmons. Out to Serafini. Off the block. Edwards there. Now Best. Back row Robbins. Wow.
How about the job by Carmi, though, to keep that one alive? I believe it was Simmons that almost flew into the mats, almost hit Darren Kennard on the way there. But a great job by Carmi to keep that alive.
Fairfield leads 18-16. Brzezinski to Rager, blocked. Good dig by Simmons. Another opportunity. Now Serafini. Out wide, Atwood. Down the line, Brzezinski there. Simmons comes up, dumps it deep. Robbins gets it up to Best. Out to Edwards. Down the line, that was wide. Rourke in, Smith to the bench. 18-17. Fairfield leads it here in set 3. Biggest lead either way has been 3 points. Ellis up to Best. Back set, Robbins. Good dig by Simmons. Now Brzezinski out wide to Serafini. Quick set to Clark. Oh, and Clark got a hold of that one. Or excuse me, Turner. Just a sophomore, and she's got an arm on her.
Obviously, Robbins is their go-to gal, but tell you what, Clark right there in the middle of it. Or correction, was that Turner?
Turner.
Turner right there in the middle of it.
19-17, Fairfield leads it. Robbins one rotation away back to the front row. And Fairfield wins the race to 20.
And again, Lauren Brzezinski found herself in a tough spot there. On a dig, it gets that close to the net. She's not really sure what to do.
Danger zone time for Carmi. Pass up front to Brzezinski. Rager missed the cut, and Chris Lucas wants the timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster. Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop.
21-17, Fairfield with their largest lead of the set. And you feel Carmi's got to have a point here.
Absolutely.
Here's Ellis. Elliott up front to Brzezinski. They go out wide to Serafini, the senior, blocked. Robbins pumped it up, and Carmi gets the point.
Big point when needed. Back within 3.
That is Serafini's 5th unofficial kill. Here's Robbins. Gets it up to Best. Back to Robbins. Long.
Rare miscue from her.
And now the timeout. Carmi cuts the deficit in half, 21-19. Serafini, the senior. An ace! And this has become a ball game again. Carmi on the ropes, and Carmi answers with 3 straight out of the timeout. Bad pass by Ellis. Robbins will attack from the back row, runs into her own girl. Opportunity for Carmi. Simmons off the block and out of bounds, and we're tied at 21. And Chet Snyder wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Roark Transport in Carmi has earned a reputation of dependable hauling that many in this area have depended on. Roark Transport now also offers rock, dirt, and lime hauling. From parking lots, driveways, and washouts, Roark Transport can handle all your rock and dirt hauling needs. Farmers can also depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. For your next driveway or parking lot job, remember Roark Transport for fast, dependable service. Call Roark Transport.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
21 all, set 3, Fairfield, Carmi, White County. It's been a dandy, and there's still some to come.
We expected nothing less.
Serafini. Pass by Elliott, back row to Robbins. That's long. And Carmi gets their first lead of set 3, 22-21.
About a 5-0 run since that timeout.
Miscue by Robbins. Free ball over by Fairfield. Opportunity for Carmi. This place is going to erupt. Rager just wide. We're tied at 22. And Robbins has made it to the front. Oh boy. Carmi take care of business with a good serve receive. And they get it. Simmons off the block. Best goes outside to Robbins. Dug by Elliott. Another opportunity. Simmons down the line. Best throws it in the air. Edwards shoots it cross court. Free ball. Here's Brzezinski to Rager. Rager tipped it off the elbow. Double hit. And Fairfield reclaims the lead. 23-22. 2-0 run for Fairfield. Sutton at the service line. An ace. Ooh, that hurt. 3 service point opportunities for Fairfield to close it out. 24-22. Carmi faithful come to their feet to try to rally the troops. Sutton. Good pass. Brzezinski. Out wide. Simmons. Down the line. That's an answer.
And at the perfect time, back against the wall. It's not over yet. This is the one they need.
Elliott, the sophomore, at the service line. She's got to serve it out. Best up to Edwards. Guess who? Roark there. Can they get it over? They do. Best back up to Edwards. They go back to Robbins again. Dug up by Elliott. Simmons up toward the net. Taylor off the tape, covered by Ellis. Back to Robbins. And Robbins will end it. Wow. What a ball game.
Everything we expected and then some.
Holy cow.
but just a heartbreaker for Carmi.
Fairfield wins it here tonight, 26-24, 19-25, 25-23. Fairfield stands alone atop the Black Diamond. Carmi falls to second place with one loss, their first one of the year. We'll take a short break. We come back, we'll have some unofficial stats, and we'll try to catch Chris Lucas here in about 3 minutes.
Welcome to Southern Illinois Trading and Supply, where small town service meets the selection of a big city. We proudly offer top-notch American-made mowers, quality you can rely on. Envy Neighborhood Vehicles, perfect for family fun or cruising around your neighborhood. We are also your destination for Traeger grills, Diamond Pet Food, MFA Farm Feed, everything you need in one place. Southern Illinois Trading and Supply, not the same old store you're used to. We're different and we're proud of it. Southern Illinois Trading and Supply, where small town value meets big city selection.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products. Here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
What you need, when you need it. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi has what you need. From outpatient therapy serving pediatrics to geriatrics, when you need it. Flexible hours for your convenience, state-of-the-art equipment, private treatment rooms, and personalized programs tailored to fit you and delivered by a therapy team committed to compassionate care. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi. Learn more by calling 382-2927 today or search Wabash Christian Therapy on Facebook. Wabash Christian Therapy in Carmi. Better every day.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or want to enjoy a stroll around your neighborhood, orthopedic health is critical to your quality of life. The Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team at Wabash General Hospital treats injuries and disorders of the bones, joints, ligaments, tendons, muscles, and spine so you can return to moving through life with greater comfort and ease. To schedule an appointment, call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital, people you know helping people you love.
Jason Craig back with you here at McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. The showdown lived to expectation. Unfortunately, Carmi came up on the short end of the stick as Fairfield wins it in 3, 26-24, 19-25, 25-23. Fairfield will improve to 21-2 on the year. They are now 4-0 in the Black Diamond. That's good enough for first place. Carmi falls to 16-2 on the year, now 5-1 in conference play, and that means the trophy is going to have to go through the Mule Barn. Carmi definitely not out of contention by any means. They can take care of business. They'd appreciate some help along the way, but still, Carmi has an opportunity to at least get a share if they can win out. But this one definitely led. Heck of a ball game. That's all I really can say. Third set, Carmi against the ropes. They're down 21-16. Chris Lucas burns his final timeout. Carmi comes out on a 5-0 run to tie it up, takes the lead 22-21. And then Fairfield goes on their own little run, a 3-0 run to make it 24-22. Carmi got back within one. But the finale, the final point, courtesy of Emerson Robbins, and she lived up to expectation with a kill just inside the back line. Carmi will be back in action on Thursday. They will be hosting the Wolf Gals here of Flora. We'll have that one for you here on WRUL Sports. Friday's broadcast, Cole Carter and Chris Myers will be making a road trip to Christopher for Week 6 action. Football team pretty much control their own destiny of making the playoffs. So a lot of good things happening here with Carmi sports all around. Boys golf regionals begin tomorrow. Best of luck to Trey Mason's squad there. The girls will have their regional on Thursday. as fall sports start to wind down. Again, we mentioned we're at the halfway point of the volleyball season. Regionals will draw on October 6th. Regionals will begin on October 23rd. They've assigned teams to the sectionals. Carmi obviously got into the same sectional as Flora, but when it comes down to subsectionals, looking at it from a math perspective, barring any epic decline by either of these teams, they will not face off in a regional. They'll both go their own separate ways, and then it just becomes a matter of logistics. They'll either play their regional at Lawrenceville or they will go to Hamilton County's regional. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Or we're not going to wrap it up here. We're going to bring Chris Lucas up to have a few words here. We'll let him get his composure here. Go ahead and give you that. Chris Lucas joins us now, and Chris, I've been there, we've been there. We've been in as a player, we've been there as a witness, we've been there as a coach. It's a bitter pill to swallow right now.
Yeah, it's really tough right now. I mean, I was talking to some people about that's probably one of the best high school volleyball games you're ever going to see. I mean, you got two really good teams, evenly matched teams. 1 point or another either way, and the game changes. I mean, it's just unbelievable. We've had a ton of people here, a great crowd on both sides, and we couldn't have put on a better show. I mean, Fairfield's a great team, and I'm certain we're going to see them down the road somewhere. I know we play them again on their senior night, and then probably in the postseason there's a good chance we're going to see them too. So, yeah, just an unbelievable match. I hate that our girls came out on the losing end, but I told them in the huddle how proud I was of them because we could have folded there in the third set when we got down 4 or 5 points, but we battled back and were right there in the end, had every chance to win.
Well, again, another great team effort there, and something I noticed in having been in your spot before years ago when Carmi teams were in the big games and it's that 1 point margin of error and everything. In the past, girls kind of hold back and like, okay, you guys make the mistake, we're not going to make it. Your girls stayed full throttle all the way through.
Yeah,
they were swinging just like it was the first point of the first set to the very end, and that I tip my cap to you because that's hard. You teach it, you preach it. These girls execute it.
Yeah, they do it because, we've talked to them over and over again about how you can't be scared in big moments. If you're going to short arm a serve or you're going to roll shot or tip something against a team like Fairfield in big moments, you're getting Emerson Robbins right back, in your throat. And so these girls really don't have any fear. It doesn't matter to them how many points they get down, who we're playing. We feel like we can come back from any deficit that we're at. And you're right. A lot of times in the past, our girls have tightened up whenever it's been big moments. But, we didn't. We made a few mistakes, but don't get me wrong. They forced us to make some of those mistakes too. There's not a better high school volleyball player in the area than Emerson Robbins. When I don't know how many kills she had, but it was a ton. And when she's swinging from the back row and, we're having trouble with our defense digging balls up, and we're one of the better defensive teams in Southern Illinois, you're dealing with a special player.
Well, and a lot of times when you play a team with someone maybe not the same caliber as a Robbins, but a decent go-to player, oh, she's serving. Okay, I got 3 rotations to do my damage. With her, it doesn't matter. If she's on the court, she's causing damage one way or the other.
Yeah, there's no rest. Usually you have at least 1 week rotation that the other team's in, but they don't have one because she can put the ball down from anywhere in the floor. And so we knew she's going to be a load, and she was. And And even with all that, we still had every opportunity to win this game. And we're 24-21 in the first, and just had some. We just stopped. We didn't serve receive for about 4 points in a row, and lost that one. And I told them in the huddle, you can either, tuck your tails and get blown out here in the second set, and we get down 3-0. I call timeout in the second, and then from then on, it's like the girls. There's no. I mean, in years past, I've had kids that would just melt whenever I'd get on them in the huddle, but now they took that as a challenge. We come out and win 25-19 in the second, and the third set's back and forth, and it, like I said, 1 point or the other here or there, and it could have gone either way. But what a tremendous match, and like I said, I'm glad we gave everybody their money's worth tonight, because there was a great crowd here tonight.
It was definitely it lived up to the billing without a doubt. So you got to put this one in the trash can, and you got to get ready to go back and finish the rest of the circuit here. You got Flora coming in here. The opportunity's there. It's just the road's going to go through the Mule Barn later on, and you really got to keep the ladies in focus, and no trap game. There is no trap game.
No.
Every game is meaningful here on out.
Yeah, and they understand that, and they realize that there's a target every time someone plays us. If an inferior team could beat us, that'll be their season, and every team is going to give us their best effort every night, and can't overlook anybody. We've got Flora, and then I think we've got I don't remember. I know we play Hamilton County over there. That's a very difficult place to play. They played us tough this year, and so yeah, you cannot let down. You can't look to that last conference game on their senior night yet. You've got to take one game at a time and continue to take care of business. And I told our girls, I said, it's the same that I've been preaching all year long. It's not the skill that we're lacking in. It's every once in a while we will have a mental error. We forget where we're supposed to pass to, or forget who we're supposed to set, or whatever. And that's not on one player. They're teenage girls. They're going to make mistakes and mess up. But again, I'm very proud of them. It was an epic battle, a 3-set crazy game, and like I said, very proud of them, and we'll be ready to play on Thursday night against Flora.
All right, Chris, appreciate the time. We'll talk again after Thursday's match.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
So that'll do it here from McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Again, the final score, Fairfield comes away 26-24, 19-25, 25-23. Hopefully you got to see this broadcast, this ball game, because I will guarantee you it's one of the best volleyball matches I've ever been a part of. You need to watch this. It lived up to all expectation. I can't wait to see them play each other again. So again, Fairfield wins. They lead the Black Diamond by 1 game. Carmi's got their work cut out for them. It should be a dandy at the end of the year when they meet up again at the Mule Barn. So for Jason Craig, Cole Carter, we'll see you again on Thursday for WRUL Sports.